I, like many, was skeptical when the University of Illinois hired John Gross out of the University of Ohio just a few months ago. But now, things are looking awesome for the Illini and the Illini faithful. This is the State of the Union. Just a few short months ago, the University of Illinois had just fired Bruce Weber. They had not made the NCAA tournament, and then they whiffed on their #1 choice, VCU head coach Shaka Smart. When they hired John Gross out of the University of Ohio, many wondered if he was capable of competing with the heavyweights in the Big Ten, guys like Tom Izzo, Tom Crean, Bo Ryan. I was skeptical myself. Almost every major publication had picked the Illini in the preseason to finish at the bottom of the barrel in the Big Ten rankings. Most people had them ranked 10th out of 12 of the Big Ten teams. Brandon Paul was Illinois' Mr. Basketball in 2009. He came out as a highly touted recruit, top 40 in the country, in fact, though he was not chosen as a McDonald's All-American, one of the only years in recent history that the state of Illinois has not produced a single McDonald's All-American. Well, he took the anger and frustration that he got from not being selected to that team, harnessed it inside, and now he's letting it all out. Arguably, the most important aspect of being the coach at University of Illinois is recruiting. You got to get the players to win the big games. And John Gross, in just a few months as the Illinois head coach, has already shown he can recruit the Midwest with the best of them. One of his most important signings was not a player at all, though. It was assistant coach Paris Parham. When dealing with Chicago public school coaches, they want to know that they're communicating with one of their own. And Parham is a Chicagoan through and through. His influence has already been shown with the signings of Jalen Tate and Kendrick Nunn, two guards from Chicago Simeon, and two of the most important recruits in the city. They also landed a commitment from Maverick Morgan, a 6'9" center from Ohio, who, trust me, is an absolute stud. I've seen him myself. Jalen Tate and Kendrick Nunn, though, are not just two players. They represent something much, much bigger. As I said, in order to win games at the University of Illinois, you need to recruit Chicago. And those are two of the biggest fishes in the city's pond. Jalen Tate may not be able to contribute right away, and he'll need to be mentored a little bit by point guard Tracy Abrams before he's ready for the Big Ten level, but Kendrick Nunn is ready to play from the moment he steps on the Illini campus. Nunn has drawn comparisons to a young Dwayne Wade, and his fourth quarter prowess is known across the city. He's already won 2 straight state titles at Simeon, and he may be en route to a third. That's precisely the type of winner that Gross needs to come in and replace Brandon Paul's scoring punch and keep this ship sailing forward. Illinois is littered with elite talent in the class of 2014, 15, and 16. And if Gross can just land one big fish in any of those classes, you could see the Illini reclaiming their spot at the table of college basketball champions. Jahlil Okafor, Cliff Alexander, Ben Coupé, Charles Matthews. Just get one of them, Coach Gross, and the Illini could be Final Four bound before you know it. That's the State of the Union. I'm Daniel Poneman, and let's keep this ship sailing. Till next time, you're watching the Swagair Sports Report, and this is NCETV.